Hey,
What?
Nighthawk.
What is up, everybody? What is going on? We hope you guys enjoy that. We got a really good show for you guys today. A lot of big news. We just announced a new product. This is something that we've been cooking up for the past few months here. So really excited to finally show what we've been working on for quite some time now. So just to introduce myself if this is your first time here. I'm Angelo. I'll be your host for today. I'm the Senior Interactive Media Specialist here at NETGEAR. So I manage this YouTube channel. I manage the Nighthawk Pro Gaming Twitch channel. And really, if you follow Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any of our social accounts, there's probably a chance I had my hand on whatever just popped up on your feed. But before I go ahead and introduce what we're going to be talking about today, Ben, I'm going to hand it off to you to introduce yourself.
Yeah, hey, Nighthawks. It's really great to be here. This is super exciting. We've been kind of hyping this up for a couple of weeks, and it's finally here. We can actually talk about some things. I am Ben Osvito, Zardu Ben, Nighthawk Pro Gaming Brand Experience Manager. Pretty much, if it's outward facing on Nighthawk Pro Gaming, I have a little hand in it. And today we are super lucky. We've got a special guest. He's behind the scenes. This is the guy that really makes things happen. And I just want to introduce Max. He is the brains behind all of this. So take it away, Max.
All right, thanks, guys. Hey, I'm Max. I'm product manager of Soft Gaming here at NETGEAR. So again, thank you for having me today, and I'm here to answer all the questions you guys have for our upcoming Nighthawk Wi-Fi 6 gaming router.
All right, awesome. So we're going to go ahead and take a deep dive into the XR1000, which is the sizzle that you just saw right in the beginning of the show. But this is the virtual event series, and I'm just going to go ahead and introduce what we're going to be, or what the virtual event series is. So we've been shelter in place for a few months now, and unfortunately, we're not able to do these trade shows. And honestly, especially on the gaming side, this is my favorite part of it. I've been to TwitchCon, I've been to PAX. South by Southwest. This is usually the time that you guys are able to come up to us, come up to our booth, see the products in the flesh, and really get all your questions answered. So unfortunately, we're not going to be able to be there at these cool, exciting shows, but this is free, and you're able to stream this from anywhere you are, from any device that you're able to get YouTube on. So that's a virtual event series. It's everything that you could get in a trade show experience, but virtually. So before we go ahead and really take a deep dive into the XR1000, we're gonna invite you to our booth. We actually filmed a little bit of a demo reel where essentially you can just come up to our booth, and Max is gonna go ahead and talk about the XR1000. So we're gonna go ahead and show that video to you right now. Let's do it. Okay.
Hello, and welcome to our virtual event series. We're so glad you're able to join us today. I'm Max, the Senior Product Manager of Gaming here at NETGEAR. Today, we're talking about the Nighthawk Pro Gaming XR1000 Wi-Fi 6 gaming router. So what is Nighthawk Pro Gaming XR1000 Wi-Fi 6 gaming router? It is the ultimate router for gamers who want to stay ahead of the curve with the cutting-edge, state-of-the-art technology specifically built for the power gamers. The Nighthawk Pro Gaming router lets you enjoy faster online gaming and smoother streaming with minimal lag and ultra-low ping rate for the best gaming experience possible. Today, we are going to explore just what gives the Nighthawk Pro Gaming router the competitor's edge over other gamers' internet setups. First off, it's powered by DumaOS 3.0. DumaOS 3.0 is a gaming router operating system that was built specifically for high-quality, smooth and reliable gaming and online streaming. You will be on the cutting edge of the latest gaming technology, custom-built to give you the best environment to win and to make your online gaming frustration-free. The Nighthawk Pro Gaming router also features bandwidth allocations, geofencing, ping heat map, and connection benchmark capabilities designed to enhance your overall gaming experience. To break it down, bandwidth allocations help you to prioritize your gaming device and allocate bandwidth per device or application. Geofencing allows you to customize and filter which game servers you're playing on to reduce the likelihood of high-lag matchups. Ping Heat Map allows you to ping your favorite game servers to display your connection quality to each servers on a world map. And Connection Benchmark allows you to test your connection speed, ping, and performance under the peak congestion. All these capabilities means that your entire gaming experience is customizable right down to the server you're playing on. You have the power to manage the lag and game under the best condition possible. Additionally, the Nighthawk Pro Gaming XR1000 also features the latest Wi-Fi 6 technology, the biggest revolution in Wi-Fi ever. It provides 40% faster speed to improve your online and cloud gaming experience. Improving the airtime efficiency helps to further reducing your network jitters and latency. 160 MHz channel support double the bandwidth and provide 2 times faster speed to your gaming PC and laptops. Now you will be playing lag-free games even on the Wi-Fi. I know what you're thinking. Having the best experience possible is high up on your must-have list, but so is having a world-class security. That is why we also offer NETGEAR Armor. With NETGEAR Armor, you got advanced network-level cybersecurity threat protection for your entire home network and connected devices, even your smart home appliances. If you're interested in learning more about the Nighthawk Pro Gaming router, then check out the link in the description below. Thank you very much for your time, and we are glad you stopped by.
All right, guys, we're back. We hope you guys enjoyed the that trade show booth. Again, this is a virtual event series. This is something that we actually do every Tuesday at 12 p.m. here on the NETGEAR YouTube channel. But today we're going to be talking about gaming. But before I even start talking about that, I want to see this chat popping off today. This is probably the most popular event that I've probably seen here, hosting these every week. I see 90 of you guys here watching right now. And we're so close. I want to, by the end of today, or actually by the end of the stream, I want to see at least 100 people here in the chat. And I want to get us up to 50K subscribers. If we could get up to 50K subscribers, I'm telling you, I want to do something fun here on the YouTube channel. But again, we got a lot in store for you here for you today. So this is a interactive show. We're streaming this live right now. And just to kind of start from the beginning, I want to shout out our regulars here that I recognize here. So Shady Joker, he was the first one to comment here at 11:40. Huge, gigantic announcement today. Yes, we got a lot of big stuff. We're going to talk about the XR1000, and also we're going to kind of bring you guys up to speed here on what we're going to be talking about with DumaOS 3.0. I see Brian Dolphins. I see. Let me see here. Who do I see? Who is a regular? If you guys are here on our shows every week, we do remember you guys, and we want to hear from you guys. So I just wanted to show some appreciation, show some love, because this is something that we do every week, and you guys are the ones that keep us going here. So before we actually go ahead and kind of take a little bit of a deep dive, Ben, Max, so anyone here is new, what is Nighthawk Pro Gaming? What is the XR1000? What makes this the big announcement that we've been hyping up for months?
All right, so again, I want to give you guys a quick introduction again, away from the video. This is the actual product that I'm holding on my hand right now. It's XR1000. Our first Nighthawk Wi-Fi 6 gaming router. Features with the latest Wi-Fi 6 technology and with the latest Duma 3.0 gaming software. It supports 6-string X5400 Wi-Fi with the powerful 1.5 gigahertz tri-core processor, right? And then XR1000 is also our first gaming router that supports our Armor security software built in to protect all your valuable data or gaming data at home. And last is powered by the Duma 3.0 gaming software that is specifically built and designed for gamers to enhance your overall gaming experience. Right. So this is the actual product. You can see we totally redesigned the whole new looks to like design language to accommodate with the latest and newest technology with very sharp grille in the front, very sharp line on the ID itself, and then also red mesh grille. Also on the antenna side, it's one of the kind. It's not common one that we specifically designed just for the Nighthawk Pro Gaming as well. So this is the whole product, and here's the I/O ports for your reference. It comes with the total 5 gigabits Ethernet ports, 1 WAN plus 4 WAN ports. 1 WAN plus 4 LAN ports, and along with the USB 3.0 ports for data sharing, file sharing. So this is the product itself. Again, very sleek, and of course, a lot of people asking, is the wall mountable? Yes. So it does have another 2 holes in the back, right? So if you do want to hold it up against the wall, you can do like this. All right, I'm gonna move the table real quick. I do know a lot of people like it, so this is how you're looking like on your wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's been something people have been asking for actually since the start of the brand. I remember that. That's dope.
Yeah,
Exactly.
since the 500, we sort of overlooked that on the 500, but wall mountable. I tested it out over the weekend, and I see a lot of comments in the chat. Is this the daddy of all routers? Yes, it is. Because Wi-Fi 6, the architecture inside the hardware, the tri-core processor, the memory, everything in this. I've tested out all of them. I have the XR500, and with that, I was running about 45 for milliseconds, between 30 and 45 milliseconds on my ping. My ping is down to 11, and I think you have a shot of that, Angelo.
Yes, I do actually. Let me go ahead and pull that up.
I want to, since Ben was talking about that, I really want to highlight what's the key benefits of Wi-Fi 6 for gamers, right? There are 3 major improvements, right? Without Wi-Fi 6, first is the higher performance, right? So Wi-Fi 6 does provide up to 40% faster Wi-Fi speed, which can improve your online cloud gaming experience. And the next is Wi-Fi 6 improves the airtime efficiency with the features called OFDMA and MIMO. These 2 technology can help you to further reducing your network jitters and latency. And last is most important one is 160 megahertz channel supports on the 5G. So it will double the bandwidth and provide up to 2 times faster speed to your gaming PC or laptops. So now you guys can be gaming, can playing lag-free games even on Wi-Fi. So there's really, fundamental. Wi-Fi 6 can really fundamentally resolve a lot of issues that gamers are having today.
Yeah, and so this is my wired connection with my Xbox. I have a second Xbox that is Wi-Fi, and it was getting ridiculous low ping like that. The crazy thing is that if you look at this on the under load, my download is 16.1, and that is just incredible. And to a lot of people that are saying, real gamers, use LAN, that's something that is almost kind of a myth, because a lot of people have where their gaming devices are versus where their router is. It's some of your installs are you just can't get you can't run 100 feet of Cat 5 or Cat 6, and so the fact that like Wi-Fi, especially Wi-Fi 6, gets you as close as to a LAN experience is pretty crazy. And my second Xbox has almost as low ping as my wired, which is incredible. And a lot of people out there know me, Illus Beast and others. I don't BS. This is the hard truth. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so Ben, to that point, right? We discussed this before. Even you use the wired gaming a lot. I know a lot of programmers do. The thing is, you're still going to compete with the local traffic, right? There's a fundamental. You only have one WAN up and down, right? There's no way you can bypassing the queue, right? Even you wire, wireless, doesn't matter. End up you were waiting in front of the WAN and queue up, right? And if you have a lot of, like every household today have a lot of connected home devices today, you're competing the local traffic to get all together, and you will somewhere create a very congested networks if you don't have the proper QoS softwares that build in with your routers.
Absolutely.
And exactly, and that will, you have even more laggy games for on your device.
But I think
Especially now with like the Internet of Things, you've got your TVs that are connected through wired or wireless. You've got refrigerators, you've got lamps, you've got lights. All of those things, especially like your cord cutting boxes, all of those vamp a little bit of your bandwidth. And what's really incredible here is that you can on Duma 2, you'd have to pull out bandwidth based off of device, and here you can actually pull it off based off of like gaming, streaming, VoIP, net. It makes it a lot easier, and it really can clear up your local network, drop that overall ping. And it also a lot of people are still on the Wi-Fi thing. You have phones, you have switches, you have other devices in your house that have to have Wi-Fi. So if you are going to have a gaming router that connects you amazingly through the LAN ports, I would really want to buy also a router that has amazing Wi-Fi that I can connect my phone or my tablet or my laptop or whatever else I have in my house to it as well, to get the best of all possible worlds. And this router is, I'm such a fanboy after playing with it for 3 days.
Like, I think that's kind of the thing here, Ben. The best of both worlds, and I think that's what we kind of want to, I guess, clear it up. I would say, if we didn't care about wired gamers, right, we wouldn't have put these Ethernet ports on the back. But you have that choice, right? You have that choice. You can wire up. You can even connect other switches. NETGEAR, we got a lot of switches that you could choose from. We got the gaming switches. We got managed switches. We got unmanaged switches. Things really to kind of fit any budget. But kind of as you mentioned, when I want to connect my iPhone 11 Pro, I want to be able to get the most juice out of that. There's a Wi-Fi 6 chip in my phone. I want to make sure that even when I'm just chilling at bed, I'm not gaming, right? I want to make sure, hey, I could watch Netflix, I could watch YouTube, I could stream everything that I really need, and that's what it is, the best of both worlds. And I think you guys, pulled off all the stops in this new Wi-Fi 6 router. I highly encourage everyone to check out Wi-Fi 6 if you're looking to upgrade your network. And
I was also super surprised at the size of it. Let me just talk about the actual footprint of the router. It's about as big as the XR1000, which, for those of you that with the 450, 500, and 700, that thing takes up a huge footprint wherever you're placing it. And so it's really nice that it's surprisingly compact and all of those features in such a small little package. Was that one of the things, Max? Was one of the things that you wanted to get it? Because a lot of people were like, "Oh my God, the 700 is so huge." Was that one of the thoughts in the industrial design of the?
Correct. That's definitely we know people can't handle or don't have the space today to put in the gigantic units. Right. So when we designed this XR1000, one thing we really consider is to make sure it's not really compact, but in the right sizing form factor that can suitable and blend it to your home anywhere. So that's also to be taken into considerations when we are designing this whole new ID. Yeah, it's indeed part of it.
Awesome.
Yep.
Cool. So
I've seen a lot of comments in the chat. I just want to address one thing. Oscar, you're completely wrong, and we'll get to that a little bit later. And
Okay.
so we are, super excited about this product. because it just like Wi-Fi 6 is the next generation, and we have how long have we had products with Wi-Fi 6 in the regular Orbi and Nighthawk lines, Max?
Roughly a
Probably
year already. Yeah.
about a year, and we haven't had
Right.
the anything like this in the Nighthawk Pro
Gaming
Gaming
side.
line.
Yep.
And it is out of all of the products in the world, and I think there's only 5 products in the world that have DumaOS on it. It is probably the most powerful out of all of them, and the price is crazy. Can we talk about that? And can we talk how somebody can get this?
Let's do it.
Oh yeah. Go ahead. Enzo, go
Here,
ahead.
I'm actually going to go ahead and flip this up right here. So, yes, can you tell us about availability? This just got announced today for the XR1000. So
you guys will have the first-hand news.
Yeah, and we wanted to bring it to you guys first. As you know, we do a weekly tech talk. We've also, Angelo and I have done 3 DumaOS talks on this channel. And so you know, we're always trying to keep you informed on what's going on, and you know, this is the earliest that we could talk about this.
Right. So we start pre-ordering today on NETGEAR.com, so you can add to the cart right now, and official shipment days will be on the 9/17. So
9/17.
roughly about 10 days from now.
Awesome.
Yeah, and
to the price point, which we believe is very compelling, right? So you guys all know when we launched XR500, the price is $299, and then with this brand new design and Wi-Fi 6 technology, along with the Duma 3.0, the price of the XR1000 is only $349.
which is
so
incredible.
Insane.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I would say we made a lot of works to make sure that can meet the streamlined pricing, so that most of gamers could afford it. Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
Yeah, and it's, you know, when you compare it to the 700, you know, came out at what, like $499. So this is just an incredible price for what you're getting from a Wi-Fi 6 router, from a gaming router. It covers all of the bases. The next generation of consoles are going to be Wi-Fi 6. PlayStation already announced that through, you know, some leaked specs, and I'm pretty sure that Xbox is probably going to be down that road as well.
So I just want to make sure that everyone here in the chat, again, I love to see all the comments that we've been receiving. I want to make sure that you guys have been heard. I did see one kind of come in here. So if you have an XR500, which is one of our flagships that we pretty much had for the past couple of years, who is the right person for the XR500? Who is the right person for the XR1000? And if you have an older product, should you jump ship, or what should you really be thinking about when you're upgrading to the XR1000?
So from the product's perspective, I would say if you, again, more and more people tend to game via Wi-Fi, right? We understand the core gamers still do wired, we have no doubt of that. But again, general gamers or casual gamers are mostly gaming via Wi-Fi today, right? Again, there's multiple reasons they can't run a wire. There's certain limitations on the house. Then for those gamers who tends to gaming via the Wi-Fi more often, then we would strongly suggest you to upgrade it to our XR1000, which are much capable of managing the Wi-Fi traffic compared to the previous generations. And I think one thing you guys probably do see on the video that we play in the beginning, with the Wi-Fi 6 technology, along with the Duma 3.0 solver, we are actually seeing these devices are capable of reducing the pin rate by up to 93%. That's based on our lab testing under the congested network environment. So it's very powerful and very capable devices for any of the gamers who want to, you know, having the best in the class.
That's an 11% increase since our last generation.
Exactly.
And that's incredible. It was 84% with the 300, 500, 450, and 700, and the 1000 has 93%. reduction in
Exactly.
congestion, which is insane.
We got a question in from Kendall. Which retailers will this be available at?
We'll be order the retail channels, but again, so now the pre-orders only available on our website, NETGEAR store, and you probably will be seeing the products available in retail by mid of October. Yeah. We're shipping in right now.
If you want to get it first, netgear.com is where you need to go.
Yep.
Sorry, GDC Comedy. He said he just got the 700 a couple months ago. Sorry, we couldn't tell you. But the 700 is a monster router.
Yep.
And it is. It's very, very powerful. And again, also I would say tailor-made for the very different gamers or user base from our perspective.
Yeah, and the 700, it has so many ports. It's got so many capabilities to it. That quad-core processor is amazing.
Yeah, exactly. If you guys have a Nighthawk Pro Gaming router already hooked up, it's running DumaOS, and you're happy with it, again, these things do have pretty long lifespans, especially compared if, you're obviously you're renting from your ISP or anything like that. Like, if you're happy with it, especially on the tech support stream, I love to say, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But again, when you're starting to realize, hey, you got more Wi-Fi 6 devices, you got more devices that are supporting the new standard, this is the product to have to really get the most juice out of everything that's connected in your home, wirelessly or wired.
And here's a couple quick questions. One, I'm seeing that can this connect to a mesh system? So if you have a mesh extenders, I have it connected to the EX8000, and it's running beautifully. Yep. And you could connect it to any sort of mesh. If you
mesh extenders, yeah. That is correct.
And then another question: would we recommend this if you have 3 gaming systems being played at the same time in the house? Yes, absolutely. And that's because of one, the processor. 2, in 3.0, you can now categorize your priority based on gaming and not just device. So all 3 of those gaming devices would be prioritized, and if one of the devices isn't being played at that time, but another one is, that one will be prioritized, which is a great feature. Yeah.
Awesome.
So since Ben just mentioned, okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, and then I just want to clear up our mesh extenders. We have a huge amount of mesh extenders in the Nighthawk line, so it'll work with the EX8000. Max, you want to kind of expand on that? The 7000.
So we have 7700s, EX8000. Again, go on our site and search for mesh extender. You will find all different type of solution with a different price point, so you can easily find the one that works for you the best.
Yep. You can actually pull it up right here.
One of the benefits from us is we have wider selection than anyone else in market.
And I just want to clear up one other thing. If you're playing wired, you're going to get all the features of DumaOS playing wired or wireless. Anything that's going through
so Ben, sorry, before you jump out on that, I do want to say, if you are planning to get the XR1000, do make sure you get the Wi-Fi 6 mesh extender, so you get full benefit of the Wi-Fi 6. Otherwise, part of your networks will be Wi-Fi 5. So I would suggest you to search on all the Wi-Fi 6 mesh extender solution on our site. All right.
And I just pulled it up here. So specifically EX80, EX20 for those making a mesh system. Awesome.
Yes. Correct. Because you'll get the full benefits of having. We're almost at 100. Oh, 2 more.
Please. People. See, all right.
2 more people.
So we're at the halfway point. I want to say thank you guys again for joining. Let's have some fun here. So if you guys can get us over 100, man, I really want to see what we could kind of cook up. If you could get us over 100 on this stream, I don't know. Hey, I mean, we got some shirts in the game room. I want to throw you guys a bone here. Get us to 100. Get us to 50K subscribers. Hey, these are things that we stream every week, and we want to hear from you guys. Again, we got Tuesdays, the 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. Pacific time virtual event series. We do this every Tuesday. Every Friday, you got a 2-hour tech support live stream. So if you guys need help with your network, you're setting it up, you got a dead spot you want to kill, you're just confused about how you want to upgrade, 2 hours, you have us as support experts, one-on-one virtual hotline for you guys to get help in real time on the same NETGEAR YouTube channel.
So we're at the halfway point. We've been teasing for a while. Oh, Richard is back. So Ernesto, just to answer, yes, you'll get the benefits if you use a mesh extender, and also if you use an Ethernet switch, anything that's connected to the router that's behind the router is going to have the benefits. We're dropped down to 90.
92.
Bring back 10 people.
92.
Bring back 10.
And I did have one more thing. If you guys could send a like, again, I see the stats on these streams every week. There's only a percentage, just like a small, somewhere between less than 10% of our subscribers actually get notified for these events. If we get more likes on these events, YouTube's gonna see, hey, we're getting a lot of engagement on this. We're gonna push it out to more people. Again, not enough people are seeing these shows and tuning in, where we want to just see this chat popping off. So if you send a like, it'll get us into more eyes, more subscribers, hopefully over 50K by the end of the day today.
Yeah. Hope and subscribe. Just hit that little bell down there.
Super easy.
So we're at the bottom of the hour, and I think we've teased everybody long enough. Some of you have seen in the chat, but as of today, we're opening up the XR500 Duma 3.0 beta. It's going to be open to the public, which means, and let me caution you, it's still a beta.
Yes.
So
it's a beta.
It's a beta, so there's still bugs, but we wanted to get it out to you guys as quickly as we could. This will work with the 450 as well, correct, Max?
I believe so. Yeah.
450 and 500. You guys are the first cohort to really try this. It's an open beta. If you go to NETGEAR Innovations DumaOS-beta, you'll get to this site. Click on the beta form. It'll take you there, and there was an overwhelming amount of you guys that really signed up for the beta and really kind of helped it get to where it is now. And because of you guys, we can actually open up this beta today. Now, I think there's a new release that's coming out today or this week, so of the beta, and we still need your guys' help. So in that forum, you see weird things happening, jot it down and put it in that forum, because you guys are going to help make this better.
Right. And one thing for the cautious, really, we strongly suggest you guys, before you flash your firmware to the beta one, do download the current one from the XR500 support page, so you have the backup plan. If anything goes wrong, you can downgrade back to the current version to avoid any issues for your whole networks, because we know mostly each household have only one router. So if you want to mess around with that, please do make sure you have the backup plan. Yep. Yes,
make sure that you have the latest regular firmware, so you can revert, and then as the betas get rolled out, you can then go to the new 3.0 beta. And then for the 300 and 700, we are working through to get those out. The 500 is still not at a place where we'd like it to be. So once that's stable, then we can move on to the 300 and 700. But we are going to bring it to the 300 and 700. You guys.
So that's our commitment. Right? We are working on that right now. I know a lot of you guys may not be happy, but we're doing our best to make sure all the rollout do meet our requirements and our standards. So be patient. We want to make sure that's the perfect rollout for you guys.
And you'll hear it here first. We'll announce it. And will the XR1000 be released with the Duma 3? Yes, it's going to be released with Duma 3.
Awesome.
But I saw the Duma 3 on the X1000 is not beta. That one on the
it's not a beta.
Is final.
It's final for the 1000. But
we spend most of our resources to make sure this one works right before we can porting it to our current platforms.
Yeah.
So again, things are doing in parallel, but XR1000 just get I think the newer chipsets, the newer software stack does help us to fasten the speed of the porting. So yeah.
Yep. And I'm seeing your chat comments coming in. Again, we really want to thank you guys for your patience here. I think Ben, you've seen the numbers. There's probably like just a floodgate just rolled out for the moment we did our first stream. I think you guys got like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of requests to join the beta. And I, these streams really just kind of help us get front and center and just keep you guys up to date into really all you guys are working on. I know, Max, you're working hard on the engineering side to get everyone on the beta, but obviously we don't want to flood everyone on there and then all of a sudden the engineering team can't fix it, right?
If we give you guys something to try, we want to make sure that meet at least our minimum requirements before. Otherwise, we're not standing behind our products, right?
Right.
So
the last thing we want to do
is
brick a bunch of routers.
Yeah.
And so
I mean, we have no problem to support you guys, but again, we don't want you guys to ever experience something like that, right?
Yep. Yeah, we don't want to compromise on this experience here.
Exactly.
And shout out Oscar. I love to see these comments. Hey, again, we go live every week. This is our best way that we're able to get your feedback and literally deliver it right to Max, who you designed so many products here. Like it's obscene. Like honestly. So this is
lucky.
Yeah, this is the best way for you guys to be able to answer your comments. We love to hear all the feedback. Whether it's positive or negative. Like, this is what keeps us going, and if you guys are here every week, showing us love, or even just like showing us, some feedback that you want us to, fix this and that. Again, this is your best way and the fastest way to be heard.
Yeah, and I just want to say that from this particular forum, I'm seeing a lot of people really wanting the 700, and so that's something that. As we roll out the betas, we can take a look and see, prioritizing the 700, to get you guys up to speed next. And then the question was, is it keeping the existing configuration of DumaOS? Yes, but there's a lot of little changes that make the navigation easier. The flower is not anymore about devices. It's about, like, I would say, genre of traffic. So gaming, streaming, Netflix, VoIP. It's very, very intuitive. The geo filter is now a geofence, so you can draw your own polygons. The ping heat map and ping assist is there. The connection benchmark, I've tested all weekend, and it's super great. You can see your exact ping rate.
Yeah. So I think connection benchmark also it supports the periodic check. So you can set it to run it once a day, a few times a day, on a specific time. So you know exactly what's going on with the network status. And, this is really helpful features, because a lot of people may not know what's going on with the network. And now you have a whole full history data to see whether there's internet disconnections or your local network is just too congested. And then based on the data you have on hand, you can do the proper adjustment or fixing on your networks. So I think that's the perfect, features for all gamers or even non-gaming folks. Will be very useful.
So before we kind of dig into really kind of everything about DumaOS 3.0, there's a bunch of new features here that I think we'd love to talk about. I want to kind of toss the question up to you, Ben and Max. What are your favorite features, and what should we talk about first that everyone should be excited to have their hands on it?
Go
ahead.
Yeah. No.
I just made it hard for you guys. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to say my favorite features: 1, geofencing; 2, application QoS; and 3, connection benchmark. Those are super awesome.
So I'm gonna roll up geofencing. I know that one was something that you mentioned first here. So what is geofencing, and what makes it different than geofilter?
That geofencing allows you to draw the actual polygon. Before, it was just an aperture, and you really didn't, have control over that space. So, like on the coast, a lot of your geo filtering would be out onto the, into the ocean, and so here you can actually, draw a square.
And I think another inquiry that we have seen a lot from the gamers really like, hey, sometimes the closest service is not the best one I have, like, but not the better one for me, right? So I do want to, for some reason, some server far away from me does give me a better overall game experience, right? So now with these new features, it can allow you to draw your own manual filter on a different zone or different states, and you can easily filter it out that the one you don't want to be connected to.
And you can also, if you got friends, like I play with some friends that are in Texas, and I can map out like the servers that are near them and servers that are near me out here on the coast. It's pretty awesome. But ping assist is, it depends on your situation as a gamer. But ping assist is awesome. That helps in finding servers within a certain ping range, and then application QoS, if you want to bring that up.
Yeah, let's go ahead. So yeah, what makes this? Yeah. All right, Max.
Application
this is your
QoS
favorite.
Is my favorite one. Yeah. So again, I really think the application QoS right now will let you allocate the right bandwidth to the thing that you need the most, right? So we had a lot of gamers who were asking us, hey, why I can only allocate traffic one particular devices what happens if I have a few different applications running on the same PC, right? How am I going to allocate the proper bandwidth to each one of the application, right? So we hear you guys. That's why we bring up adding this application QoS mode which allows you to properly allocate the traffic to each individual application. So one of the good example is the live streaming, right? A lot of gamers like to do live streaming while they're gaming. And now with this application QoS, you can say allocate 70% of upstream of your bandwidth to the live stream, which they need the most, and another 30% to your gaming apps. So that will let you optimize your home bandwidth for the traffic that really matters the most to you. So it's really, really handy feature. So, and then again, it has like total 9 different categories, including VoIP, right? For if you have any like Zoom meeting or, especially everyone works from home right now, you can easily, allocate more bandwidth just for upload bandwidth for your video, right? So now your whatever meeting will go very smoothly instead of competing with your other traffic locally. So I think it's very handy and powerful features just for everyone, especially for gamers, right? Because you need this low latency environment. Yeah.
I actually think, Max, that this is probably the best upgraded feature in the entire DumaOS suite, because it makes it so much easier now.
Exactly.
And the fact that people have multiple gaming devices in their house. But for content creators, this is fantastic.
Yeah,
because you can set your download, prioritized for the gaming, but you can set your upload prioritizing for your stream, which is incredible.
Exactly, and that's kind of like my thing here. Especially, I'm actually gonna flip it back to us real quick. When I'm going to talking to folks at TwitchCon, South by Southwest, and PAX, a lot of these people, they're content creators and they're streamers, and this is a source of revenue for them. And just talking to them, everyone's thinking, hey, get the best hard drive, get the best processor, get the best battle station possible. But the internet connection speed, turns out to be a little bit more of an afterthought. And then worse, people don't even know where to start here. And that's kind of where we're coming from with DumaOS and Nighthawk Pro Gaming, is that it's really supposed to be your one-stop shop. You just need one router to control and manage everything. You got all your insights right there on the dashboard, and you can adjust everything in real time. Awesome. So I do want to kind of address some last questions here. So we're getting down almost to the last 10 minutes here. So if everyone here has questions, we'd love to be able to answer them here on the show for you today. Because otherwise we got to start planning the next NPG stream, or find us on Twitch too. We're streaming on Twitch every day.
I think that I'll be showing off some of the features in my stream. I'm going to be doing a Call of Duty stream and just showing how this is like really been a game changer. So.
So just the first couple of questions here. Anyone who's having trouble finding the link to the open beta, again, we have opened it up to a public beta for the XR500 and the XR450. There are links in the chat from the NETGEAR YouTube account. Thank you, Christine, who's up in the sky, blasting those links out. But I will, after this show, update the YouTube description with all the links that you'll need in order to check out the XR1000, check out DumaOS. So one of the first ones is let's see here. I'm just gonna kind of throw you one here. K-Spree, not very tech savvy. I've messed with my XR500 and all the settings, but never seen a place to clear the cache. If I clear the cache, should the firmware be available?
That's you want to clear your cache for your browser.
Yep.
Not the cache, any caches in the router. So you want to clear. For those of you that have tried signing up for the beta, you're going to want to clear out your cache. If this continues to kind of be a little bit of an issue, we'll see what we can do on our side to help make it a little bit easier to get that that firmware. So.
Got Shady US. Surprise. Let me know if I say your name wrong. When I change the router settings to open NAT, my ping in game is higher than when it is on a secured NAT, and why?
Are you changing your open NAT on your gaming console? I assume that's how you did it, right? And are you sure all the port forwarding, everything set up is correct? Because normally with open NATs, you're running on the UDP traffic, you shouldn't be shouldn't be seeing a higher pin. Again, I probably need more info from you. I would suggest you to send us over a email with your setup so we can see exactly what's your configuration on your console and the router. That will help us to provide the right guidance to you and see what's going on. Based on the current information, something must be wrong because again, you shouldn't be seeing at least equal pin instead of higher.
Yeah. With strict NAT, it should be higher. That's kind of a reverse of the situation.
And just to shout it out, come to Tech Support Live. That's a show that we do every Friday. Again, just to kind of chill it out. But that is your best bet to getting these issues resolved.
Yeah, because again, I do want to solve all the technical issues for you guys, but we have a limited time in here, and I do need more. We do need more setup information from you guys in order to see the problem. By saying in one or few sentences, it's very difficult for us to actually drill down and see that.
Yeah, I'd say come to the Tech Support Live. It's on Friday, and it's on right here on this channel.
12 o'clock. Pacific time to 2. So again, 2 hours to let us know everything. And we're going to guide you through that process. We'd be happy to. All right. Got a lot more questions here. Ready? I'm on the East Coast, but I have had higher ping to servers in the same state than I do on the West Coast. That one's from Matthew. It's kind of a comment. Not sure if there's anything that you would recommend right off the bat.
It really so when you get an XR1000, you can run the PE map, right? We are constantly adding the new gaming titles, so you can probably see the historical data of each server of each location. It's quite helpful because right now it's hard to say why. Sometimes it does happen. Maybe something going on with the gaming server that closing to your home. That is really hard to say why. It's because again, it's not managed by us, and mostly by those the gaming companies. So I will, I really can't give you the right answer. But if you do see that in a certain region or a certain state like California does have a better pin rates, and with the new Duma 3.0 features, you can just use the geofencing and circle the particular area for you that works the best for you.
And highly recommend checking ping assist. I think that's a feature that's definitely going to help you out here.
Exactly.
Codename Mystery. If I buy the Wi-Fi 6 mesh extender, do I plug in the LAN cable to the back of the Extra 1000 or the back of the Wi-Fi 6 extender?
You could, but that would defeat the whole idea of. I'm assuming that you want to connect your gaming device to either the router or the mesh. If that's the case, I'd connect it to the router. But you could run cable connecting the router to the extender. That's not exactly how it sort of is designed. It usually connects through Wi-Fi, but you could.
You could.
Yeah.
Josh, worth upgrading to the XR1000 from the XR700 if I don't have any Wi-Fi 6 devices in my house yet?
Again, both products are good. It really depends on what's your need, right? If in the future Wi-Fi 6 clients or devices is going to be more and more, right? All the phone or the laptops that are shipping in 2020 or onward will all be Wi-Fi 6 compatible. My personal suggestion is always go for the latest, because then once you're upgrading your current devices, it will all be supporting Wi-Fi 6, so you will getting the benefits right away. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
DJ G-Boy, why a 1.5 gigahertz tri-core and not the 2.2 gigahertz quad core found in higher end routers?
It's hard. Well, it really depends on architectures, right? It doesn't mean one it's better than the other. At the higher speed, I understand where you're coming from. In the PC world, higher speed always better. But again, the architectures of how a system works together is very important as well, right? So if you are you don't want to be overrated using the overpowered chips just by adding the cost, right? There's no need for it. And if based on our testing, this current 1.5 gigahertz tri-core works the best with this current Wi-Fi configuration. And that's why we're choosing this platform instead of going after for some monster chips. But again, you will never really need it, right? Or 90% of the time it's idle. Then what's the point of paying additional $50 for higher end CPU? Right? That's just a CPU sort of myth, right? So.
Awesome. All right. Actually, I did see one from Cornell. This is a little bit more of a fun one, but I want to go with this one really quick. One, Cornell says, Ben is a GOAT at COD. So shout out to you, Ben. And also, I did see a follow-up a little bit earlier. Max, if you're able to answer this in a minute, because we're about to end the show. He was curious, actually, what was the backstory of how you got to being a product line manager and the challenges you face? It's a little bit more of an open-ended question.
Interesting. First, you gotta be loving products. You'll be sitting and sleeping on that every single day. I remember before I hop on this role, I was testing hundreds of routers every month. I'm buying different brands, mess around and try to understand how the thing works. And again, I figured out that I have a lot of interest in this industry and try to see, hey, I have some ideas where that works, right? And if I putting that together, will that be a winning recipe? And will people buy it? And so I try really hard. And luckily I got a few offers as a product management role. And then I joined this awesome company, allowing me to make a lot of creation of the something that almost impossible.
Exactly.
So that's how I be here today. It's a long story, but I try to keep it short.
That's a good story.
But it's a lot of fun. I would say product management is very busy, but a lot of fun.
Let me just say that pre-COVID, Max's office is just buried in products. You'd be
exactly. I can really show you how many things sitting here.
He is not only Nighthawk Pro Gaming, but he's Nighthawk, and he's you have so many hats.
Yeah, you live, breathe, everything.
a little bit of everything, which is great, and it's really great to have you here, being able to talk to the fans. So we just got a couple minutes. I just want to recap a few things for people out there. One, we're happy to announce the XR1000 Wi-Fi 6 Nighthawk Pro Gaming router. This is an incredible product. It's $349. It's pre-ordered right now on NETGEAR.com on the store, and it will go available shipping on the 17th. And then the next question on the DumaOS Beta 3.0, we're opening up the 450 and 500 beta today from the site. Excellent, Max. And we're opening up that on the site today to the public. It is still a beta, and we are still working on it. And so, it will, it may have some bugs to it. We are also, we're going to prioritize. It looks like everybody wants the 700, so we're going to put in.
We are on it. Ben knows we are on it. Yeah, we're working really hard. I really want to disclose more with you guys, but let us work on a schedule, and we will definitely communicate with you all. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play a game real quick. I know we got 2 minutes left. We're gonna play Hot Fire. I want to just make sure we get some of these last questions in. Kendall, all right, can you do this in like 15 seconds? Can you explain connection benchmarking?
Me, connection benchmark running a full in-depth test to measure all the key metrics you care about. You check your speed, ping quality, and performance on the congestion network.
All right. Are you going to release an XR router equivalent to the XR700 in the future?
Maybe. we don't know.
I got to toss you the hard ones, too. The Illest Beast, his subscribers want to know, what is better, the XR700 or the XR1000?
Fitting to different customers. Both are the good one. Both are good. But if you tend to be gaming via the Wi-Fi more and more, then I would suggest you to upgrade it to XR1000. Yeah.
King Malik, what's more powerful in terms of the processor and RAM? XR700, XR1000?
Processors and RAM. I think both products have the same RAM, but CPU standpoint, XR700 is more powerful. Yeah.
Kendall Blake, does your support line, assuming you have one, help with setting up best settings for this new router and setup? I'm going to answer that. Come to Tech Support Live. We will help you get you the best setup in real time. Same YouTube chat, but you got us for 2 hours. Come on Friday, 12 p.m., same YouTube channel.
Yep, we do it every week.
Awesome. All right, and then there is a last one here that I did want to open up. It seems like the last beta is the open beta, the one that we announced today, more stable than the one that we just launched. Apparently, I got a couple questions about disconnection issues. This is gonna be the last question, by the way. Which one is the one to download?
So there should be a new one coming out either today or tomorrow.
Awesome. Cool. All right, so stay tuned. Again, we talked about DumaOS 3.0, public beta now for XR500, XR450. We just announced the XR1000 Wi-Fi 6 gaming router. Go ahead and check that out. Again, I'm going to update this YouTube description with all the links that you guys need to see to DumaOS and the XR1000. So again, Max and Ben, I really, really, really want to thank you guys for joining me here on the show. And also, everyone here in the chat, this has been the most popular show we've had. We were so close. We were so close to 100.
We were
so close to 100.
Very close.
Did you get us 50K? Oh, man. Get us 50K subscribers. If we could get at least 50K subscribers, I promise, I will find a shirt and we'll give it away at our tech support stream.
Yeah, I may have a product to give away if we hit 50K. And if you hit those likes below, that also helps us with the YouTube algorithm. So please hit the likes. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with us. And once again, the beta for the 450 and 500 is live today for the public. We are working on the 700 and 300. We'll have more updates on that as you guys know. If you want to ask questions and get in on the know, Fridays from noon till 2, Tech Support Live. And I think
that's it. Awesome. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, everyone, for joining. We'll see you at the next virtual event next Tuesday, 12 o'clock.
All right. Thanks.
All right. See you guys.
Talk to you guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.